Antrim Borough Council became custodians of the gardens over a period of time from 1963 to 1991. We felt there was a real need to develop the gardens because there was such a historical significance within the gardens. The gardens date back to the 17th century. Not only that, but the buildings themselves. We have 5 listed buildings and we've also 3 listed monuments. The historical significance is paramount.
The council has really led the way here in showing how you can restore and develop a site and have visitor access as well. There are a lot of people visit the site each year and a lot of activities and events that are geared towards environmental education of biodiversity and sustainability. A part of that is on the natural heritage biodiversity, and then we do some extra events here. This week we have the Biodiversity Summer School. So we had over 30 kids, a family event with their parents. They looked at all the lovely trees that are on the ground. They looked at the mammals, the bats, hedgehogs, built hedgehogs homes. They did a day on birds and bird calls. So they had a full packed activity week. Recently Britain in Bloom judges were in the area. I think it was 5 finalists in the UK. So this was the finalists for Northern Ireland, and they were very impressed with the overall appearance of Antrim and Castle Gardens and their expertise with their volunteers.
As a group on a Saturday morning we'll come together and we'll do lots of weeding, or we'll deadhead the flowers. If there's any seeds we'll dry them out and packet them up. In terms of sustainability, we have water butts connected to the greenhouse that we collect the rainwater and we use in our greenhouse, and this year we have a polytunnel that we're doing the same thing, using the water from the rain butts.
With regards to biodiversity and the initiatives that we've put in place at looking after the wildlife and keeping the wildlife here, half of it lies in educating the public, and so we'll do a lot of workshops based on different relevant topics, especially topics that children and families will respond well to and enjoy. So we do mini beast workshops, mini beast hunts and days. We create an awareness of birds. We do summer birds and winter bird workshops. The awareness aspect of it is half of it. The other bit is what we've actually done physically. We've incorporated swift nesting boxes, which over a period of a few years hopefully will increase the amount of nesting pairs on site. There's a very, very well established and well-known bat roost of Nethusius pipistrelle, which are a priority species in that they were only recently discovered to occur in Northern Ireland, and that first documented sighting was right here at Antrim Castle Gardens at Clotworthy House. So we have one of the few known roosts of the Nethusius pipistrelle bat.
In terms of biodiversity and sustainability, it was key from the word go whenever the restoration project began. If you look at Clotworthy House, the main visitor hub, the whole complex is heated by biomass boilers through a sustainable resource, and that heats the buildings throughout the year. Still within Clotworthy House, we have a sedum roof on the Air Studio, which is the community arts venue. But we have also a number of biodiversity features outside of the main buildings themselves. Within the gardens, we have rainwater harvesting. The pavilion collects the rainwater and stores it in a tank that within the gardening team use to then water the beds. The other feature would be the water management for the actual water features. We have long canals and we have round pond and yew tree pond, so it's really integral to the gardens. And we use a pumping system to take the water from the river and then we return it back to the river. Footfall for 2014 was 263,000. We're getting incoming tours from all over the world. We've won the RICS Award. It was for the Northern Ireland Tourism and Building Project of the Year. And we also won the Sustainable Ireland Award for the Biodiversity Project of the Year with a Green Flag accreditation that we've held now for the past 3 years. Since the gardens have reopened, we've had a great feedback from the public. One best example would be the TripAdvisor Centre of Excellence. That's not an award we apply for, it's an award that's given to us based on the feedback from the public. Everything's always been really positive. The people of Antrim have really see it as their garden now and are proud to have this attraction on the doorstep.